Hello everyone and welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to be reviewing this mic. Okay, and by the end of this video you would know if this mic is actually worth buying. And so if you watch my previous video when I unboxed the mic, you know that the mic was always inside the box, the cable, USB type C, and the manual. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so we have the first thing here is the indicator light, which shows that the mic is plugged in, and all you have to do is just to plug it on your phone. That's if you have a type C, because the port here is a type C port, right? So which is basically what is here, type C port. And if you plug into your laptop, you have a USB. If you plug into your phone, you should have a type C. But if you don't have this, then you'd be looking to get an adapter for that. So the second feature here is the noise cancellation feature. Okay, and there's currently a fan in my background, so now I'm going to turn this off so that we can listen and hear the actual noise in my background. Okay, I've turned it off right now, so we can now hear the sounds in my background and know if when I turn it on there's really an impact. I just turned it on, so we are going to know if there's impact while you watch the video. Now the next is the mute button. Okay, so you just click on, I click it back to turn it on. You can now hear me speak. So the next on the line is the volume button, and I don't really see, or should I say, there's actually a use, but it's not a regular use. Now if you look here, there's a port for audio, like you can either plug in your earpiece or your headset, right? So what I've observed from using this mic is that while I turn this either up or down, it only affects the sound I hear from this mic. Like if you plug it in, you'll be hearing yourself talking while recording. Okay, so the last button is the echo button, and I have not really used this for anything serious, just messing around with it. So let's turn that off now. It's turned off. So that's like everything about this mic. Now let me quickly talk about the disadvantage of this. The disadvantage I noticed while using this mic. So the first disadvantage is that if I should tilt this mic like this, you probably won't be hearing me clearly. Now you'll be hearing me, but it's not focused. But if I turn it like this, facing perpendicular to my mouth, you can now hear me clearly. So that's like, I don't know if it's a disadvantage, but that's how the mic is. Now, the second disadvantage is if I get too close to the mic and I increase my voice, you'll probably be hearing some kind of weird noise, like the sound is no more crisp, right, as it was before now. So that's a disadvantage. And the third disadvantage, I don't know if I should call it a disadvantage, because if you are purchasing this mic, you see that it doesn't really have an extended length, so you can maybe losing this out, right? This is losable, right? And get additional hand to kind of support it, or you can just use like a box or something, because it actually has a perfect solid bottom here, which can stand anywhere on any surface, right? Yeah. So this is basically the end of this video. So I've been recording all through with this mic. So now I am going to remove this from the mic so that you can actually hear the sound that is coming from my phone, which I am recording with, although I don't expect much difference because I'm recording with a phone that has good audio quality. Okay, so now let's remove this, and now you're going to now see the difference between me using this mic and just using my phone directly. So this is the end of this video, and let me know if, from what you've observed, if this is actually worth buying. But if you ask me for my opinion, I would say this is actually a good mic based on the price. I think I got it for around 30k or so. Yeah, from Jumia. Yeah, so but if you have a budget higher than that, you can probably get all this gadget stuff has to do with your budget. If you have a higher budget, you can get a better mic or something like that. Thanks for staying to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next.
Okay.